everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to be having something slightly different again. It's kind of like a takeout. Now, I've walked to not my local kebab shop, but one that I used to eat quite regular when I lived in a different part of my area. For those who are in Milton Keynes, there's a kebab van on Connyborough, and what I did, I went out and got a chicken kebab with red cabbage and chili sauce, and there it is. That's what I'm going to be having. But see, this is what bloody right. What I did is a 20-minute walk to the van, and what I did when I'm halfway there, I ring them up. Let me just fix this viewfinder. When I'm halfway there, when I'm halfway walking there, I ring them up to give them a head start cooking the kebab. And I asked them for a chicken kebab meal, which is chicken kebab, chips, and a drink. And so when I get there, it's all ready to go. I just go up there, pay for it, and walk away. Which normally what I'd do, I'd be standing there, waiting for them to cook it. And what they'd done, of course, being that I try to save some time and effort, they didn't put any bloody what do you call it? The pitta bread in there, which is a bloody drag. And of course I only found out because I wasn't watching them make it. I only found out when I got home. Anyway, so it was lucky because what I thought, I had 4 pieces of bacon left over in the fridge. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll put that in there, chicken and bacon kebab. Just as well I did, because there's no pitta bread to make it a substantial dinner. Anyway, but this is what I'm going to be having tonight. Oh boy, it was a couple of hours ago actually. It's been sitting on the side. The chips are better when they're fresh. Anyway, so but yeah, it's worth the trip actually. Ooh, doing talking while I'm eating here. Give me a suggestion. But they do make a good kebab. I find if you don't keep your eye on these people or any of them, you're bound to get your order buggered up, and you only find out when you get home. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. What I'm gonna, if anybody's interested in watching me, eat this. I'll do some shout outs as well. They call this a mukbang, which perhaps somebody can write in the comments and tell me what exactly that means. I pretty much figure out that it's to do with watching people eat. It doesn't sound that interesting, but some channels are actually quite interesting when you've got people talking while they're eating. Anyway, but what I'm going to do, I've got a bunch of things that I've wrote down in my book. Now, there's some shout outs for some people. Let me see. A while back I did what was called a righteous justice challenge. It's where you make the most extravagant sandwich you can conjure up. Okay, and I did a bunch of those. If you type in Mark's Remarks Righteous Justice Challenge, it's actually number 3. It was I did a sandwich, and it had steak, had chicken, and I think bacon. I think. I actually watched it about 2 days ago. Anyway. But Andrew Goring gave it a name, because sometimes I'll ask people to write in and give my, if I come up with a really good dish. Give it a name, you get a shout out. And anyway, Andrew Goring calls it the Mega Protein Sandwich with lettuce and reggae sauce. So I thought that was quite good. The Mega Protein Sandwich with lettuce and reggae. Also, the other day, I'll tell you what though, this is not easy, having to eat this while talking. and try not to get heartburn at the same time. The drink of today is the Co-op cola, 65p a bottle. Goes well with Co-op vodka actually. It's actually a good mixer. Let me see. I did a bunch of. Oh yeah, there's a few. There's another one. I did a bunch of hot dogs. Now I bought some hot dogs in a can, and what I didn't have any hot dog buns. Because quite often, bloody Co-op, what they'll do, they'll of course they got loads of cans of hot dogs, but they run out of buns fairly quick. Which I mean, I would imagine, it's not exclusive to the Co-op, But so what I decided to do was to use a slice of bread. I rolled it out flat as a pancake with a rolling pin. And what I did, I used well. Actually, what I'll do, I made my own relish that I invented. I won't ruin it by telling you how I did it, but it was actually quite interesting the way I made the relish. Something that you probably won't have seen before. I'm pretty certain that I invented some way new of doing it. Anyway. So that video, which I'll put at the end of this video, I'll put that in the corner somewhere, a link to this video. It's called Hot Dog, Flattened Bread and Chunky Relish That I Invented. That's what it's called. And invited the viewers to give it a name, and Gray Rothwell sent in an entry. Because what I did, I flattened out the bread and then rolled it into sort of like a sausage roll kind of shape. A hot dog with relish. Rolled it so it looked like a hot dog. Gray Rothwell called it the roll-up dog with crunchy salsa. The roll-up dog with crunchy salsa. That's quite interesting. Scotty B calls it the super hot dog filler because it had a super filling. Super hot dog filler. And actually another on a different, what was that? Bacon on. Oh, I think it was the same video. Paulie420 said to, because what I did, I cut the bacon before I used bacon in there in the relish. Paulie420 says to leave the fat on the bacon. But the trouble with that is that I was cooking it in the air fryer, and in the air fryer it doesn't always. On occasion, it sometimes did like this. On occasion, the bacon, the fat doesn't go crispy. It's still a bit soft, which I'm not a big fan of fatty bacon or fat on any kind of meat. Blimey, it's about 9.5 minutes. What I'm going to do is, actually, let me just fix this. It's 9.5 minutes of watching the plate, which is probably more interesting than this angle. But for the last minute or so, I have it pointed at me. There you go. It's a shame that they didn't put any pitta bread with it like they normally would. I tell you, it's bloody annoying though, it's always when you don't watch them, that's when you get the mistakes, that's in any shop, you ask for something, if they're going to bugger it up, it's when you're not paying attention. You know, if you're at my local, like some shops have a television in the corner, if you're concentrating on that, that's when the mistakes are going to happen, because, you know. And anyway, so it's lucky that I had the bacon, but yeah, I was looking forward to having bacon inside the kebab. I should have bacon sort of in the heartburn a little bit. Anyway, it's about 10.5 minutes. This is what I'm having for dinner. I just fancied a change. I haven't had a kebab in a long time. And, but yeah, like I say, you know, they didn't put nearly enough red cabbage in there, which is what I like. If I'm watching them make it, I can tell them. Put more in there, you know. But what are you going to do? I'll, you know, a lesson learned. Anyway. Alright. So, yeah, that flash and hot dog video I'll put in the corner here. Actually, I'll put in that corner there. So, thank you for watching.